Boogie. Boogie.
Yo, this Eminem I can't bang no more.
Come on, everybody. You know the words to the song? Join along.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media, joined with my co-hosts, Baron Norman Tag, Fat Steven Seagal, and hopefully oh shit. And hopefully we'll see Vigilante here shortly, and if not, you know, he said he might not be able to make it. So just hope that he does, and if he doesn't, shit, we'll definitely look forward to seeing him next time. So if you're out there, my brother, we love you, man. And shit, holla at your boy, man. So how y'all doing?
I want to bang the orange one because he has anxiety.
What orange one?
The orange one. He shakes, so I don't have to worry about replacing the batteries ever.
Oh, okay. Shit.
And he will always have his O face because he's always panicking. Yeah.
He loves his M&M's, folks. Or sorry, the M&M's.
Oh shit. I'd like to say what's up to Pat S and the old man. What's going on, old man? Robert Pearson. How y'all doing? Man, old man is in the house. That's what's up, man. Great to have everyone here. So waiting for the fun. Yeah, man. Should appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, man. Yeah, man. You know, it's funny, man.
There's no words right now.
All I can say is I don't know if I'm ready for an M&M with hairy legs and body odor.
I don't think they have a hippie flavor.
No. I think it's called
Try
LSD.
our new M&M.
Oh shit. Yo, oh shit. Hey, that's funny as fuck. You know, it's crazy. You know, I look back, I know no bullshit. I thought about this article. You know, I read an article about what was going on here. And the one thing they didn't address was the brown one. So what I did was I looked back and I started looking at old commercials, old you know, even back old comic books, man. You could sit there and see the little M&M advertisements, and the one thing I noticed was the brown one was always the guy. He had sneakers. He was one of the homeboys. Actually, he was like the cool one, the real cool one out of all the motherfuckers. So I'm looking at that shit. Shit. So I'm looking at that shit, and I'm like, look, why is the brown M&M now all the way a bossy wham of color? And all of a sudden, you know, the green one is acting like one of the fellas now, hanging out and shit. Hey, what's up, homie? And arm all over everybody and shit.
You know what's
I was
weird?
like, what the fuck's going on? So it's like, so
Mr. 24, Mr. 24, Mr. 24. Do you realize that the green one is in between the two big ones? And that reminds me of that meme with that girl on the couch and all the M&Ms surrounding her. She has a chocolate allergy, and it ends with an EpiPen. Lots of EpiPens. I'm going to hell.
oh
We all
shit.
are.
I got to work on that meme now. This is a good idea. I'm going to do that right now.
Oh my goodness.
You're going to get it. Candy coated as hell.
Holy shit. Yo, what's up, Brandon?
Not in your hand.
The anime guy. What's going on, brother? Yo.
Brandon lives.
Oh my gosh. That's some funny shit.
You can't get that image out of your head now, can you?
No.
No, you just see the couch.
Yo, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of like
The candy. The candy. Like, they don't have personalities. You bite them. If I eat too many of the black ones, does that make me a racist? Or if I refuse to eat the black ones, does that make me a racist? You're giving personalities to inanimate objects. What next? Thomas the Tank Engine is going to identify itself as a subway?
I thought you were
Yup.
done.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh, shit, I'm out of the book here now.
And he likes a good old choo choo every now and then.
Hey, Black M&M lives matter.
Oh shit.
So you have to
Black
fuck them off
licorice
to the side.
matters. It does. Nobody likes black
Hey.
licorice.
Uh,
Don't shake your head at me. It's true. No one likes black licorice.
I don't like them. I'm agreeing with you.
You're racist.
I don't like them either. You're right.
You're racist.
I'm a bigot. No, I'm a bigot.
Racist.
Shit, either that or the black jelly bean, right?
Yep.
See, Pat said that sentence, Subway eat fresh, and all I'm getting is the worst image possible. That eventually the bread is going to identify itself as different personas. Have you had our Italian and cheese? Well, this one's a feisty one. They all look stoned.
I don't know, man. I just find it, interesting that, like I said, with the little article I read, that they were very serious about this, man. Who would have thought?
Why? Yeah, wow. It's candy, for crying out loud.
I don't know. To me, I just think they're like a year or two off the mark, man. Like if they would have went for this, they should have done it about 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years
Right.
ago. Yeah, it's like now it's like. No, they want a
Like
more
they're playing
diverse
catch-up.
M&M.
I want a more delicious one. I like the peanut butter ones.
You do?
Yeah.
You don't like
I
the
don't
ones?
like
Yeah, that's some
Oh,
wild shit. No, what?
well, I like the peanut butter ones. I like the peanut one. I like the regular ones.
What? You don't like the ones with the little malt in the middle,
Oh no, I don't think I really had those yet.
like a Whopper?
What's those? Ooh,
With-
that
with
sounds
the-
good.
See, look at it. See.
I need to go out and now I gotta get me some M&Ms and see what if see it identifies as a Whopper. That's what it is.
Holy shit! What's up, Sentient Dildo? Says sup, oppressors. Hello, Speaking Linux
Buzz.
laptop. What's going on, brother? Keely Chow. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Shit, man. We just getting started, man. Yeah, let's just looking at this M&M shit and was like, damn. Got Squeaker Mouse. Yo, Squeaker Mouse, I appreciate you. Thank you. Love to have you here. So, thank you for the sub. Yo, that's
How
real.
do you design an M&M for a more progressive world? Honestly, it's a candy. Candy.
I
Pretzel.
don't know.
I'm not a big pretzel guy.
Yeah,
I'm not a big
and look,
pretzel guy.
Bright as Day was like the pretzel M&Ms. Yep, I remember the pretzel M&Ms. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
shit.
because I'm stunned. Stunned by all this. I mean, it's
Pat S says
candy.
he says top 3 M&Ms are the plain peanut and peanut butter. Runner up is almond. I forgot about the almond ones. Yeah, them shits were pretty good too. Fusion sub. Yeah, well, I sure appreciate you, Squeaky Mouse. Thank you.
Yeah, Pat and I.
Sentient
Pat
Dildo,
S and I agree.
Sentient Dildo said, will Eminem change his name to Theminem too? Shit, I hope not, man. Squeaky says, howdy, y'all. Great to have you here.
Does that mean
Damn.
Dr. Dre's naming is changing to Dr. Hey?
Oh, look at you. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Coconut, cherry, and mint are kind of gross.
Hey,
You know what? You know what? I'll be honest, I never had a coconut M&M. I didn't even know that shit even exists. Coconut cherry?
I never heard of that one either. I like the mint, but Coconut cherry, yeah.
There's a mint M&M.
Yeah, there's a mint one. Yeah,
I never even fucking what?
I
have
think
no
that
idea.
usually comes out. I think it usually comes around Christmas time because everyone brings the mint out.
Yeah, the fucking mint peppermint type shits. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you.
Yeah,
But coconut cherry like together? Who
is there
does
a common?
coconut cherry? Coconut cherry, isn't that like one of those zinger kind of things with like don't they have like a
Zima?
cherry with the like what the fuck is that brand?
You talking about the chocolate cherries that like you eat, right? Those ones?
Right. Well, I was talking more like it's like a pastry, man.
Oh, Danish.
No, then this
Oh.
is like a donut without the hole.
Oh, the Bismarck.
A fritter.
No, it's like no. It's like it's frosted. It's like it's like round.
Yeah.
A snowball.
Mikey.
Snowball. Oh, small balls.
I did a
Right.
Yeah.
snowball last night.
Now, don't they have a red one with the coconut on there? I know I've seen the green one.
I thought it was just coloring. I didn't think there was actual different colors to it, taste to it.
Yeah, shit. I'm just saying, like a coconut cherry would be something like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think. I'm not
Because
a
I
coconut
thought-
guy, so
Yeah. See, I never ate those. I just always looked and I was like, damn, I didn't. So I wouldn't know.
no. Yeah, I never had a snowball because I never liked them.
Because you never what? Oh, shit. You all right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Nah, because you stopped. You said you never had one because you didn't what?
Oh, I don't like coconut.
See, and that's where the coconut comes from. When I was thinking coconut cherry, because they have a coconut with red on there, and I thought it was like a coconut cherry. So that's snowball.
Yeah, I just thought it was just coloring. I didn't think they had cherry in it. Maybe, I don't know. Coconut cherry, that just doesn't sound right. Mouse, don't moon the people. They don't want to see your butthole.
You see, Robert Pearson said M&M's with the crispy biscuit center are the best. Biscuit center?
M&M crunchies. That's what he means.
Oh, is that like is that the ones the malted ones?
Yeah, is that the malted ones, right?
I think so.
Oh yeah, see, that's one I was telling you about. Yeah. There you go. Shit.
Now you gave me hungry for M&Ms. Or sorry, the M&Ms. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult them. I heard one that wants to identify as a Skittle now.
That's a non-binary.
Non-binary.
Old man says have M&M as rapers. Wait, it's already been done. Huh. Oh man. Sentient Dildo said they're very inclusive. They have every flavor under the rainbow now. Right. Yeah. Smash that subscribe button. And please share this if you can. If you could, throw it out there to as many people. Caring and sharing, like Vigilante says. So I appreciate that.
I keep on getting defective bags, so half of them come out W's. The other half are M's.
Huh. That's crazy. So, Steve, I saw you streaming earlier, huh?
What?
So I saw you streaming earlier, man.
What was I streaming?
What the fuck was it? No,
Like I'm sorry.
yeah, it was something with it. Something I ain't never seen before. It was new.
Oh, he's not doing that ghost hunting anymore?
No, that wasn't what it was. It was something with an N. I was sitting there watching him, and I was like, "What is he? This must be something new." And yeah, I was a little thrown off, man. I was like, "Shit, he's rocking a whole new game now." Let me ask you this: Do you play just console games, or are you on PC too?
Both.
Both. Okay.
I play games, man. I have the Xbox Game Pass on PC, so I do different games once in a while. So I was playing Nier Automata,
That's what it was.
Rainbow Six
That's-
Siege, Extraction, Phasmo's at night, and I'm having fun because I get killed. They choke me out, man.
Shit.
I don't have to pay for it. Ever.
Oh, Pat. Oh, hold up. Pat cleared it up real quick.
Okay, well, that's it.
It says coconut as one flavor, and one flavor is cherry. I think they did cherry cheesecake too. Fuck M&M. Fuck that. I didn't know they had a. But see now, if they would have had like a coconut M&M, it more or less would have been like an almond joy or some shit, but without the almond. So I think I would have. If it was something like that, I would have fucked with it. I didn't even know. So if it's not around anymore, hell, I missed out, man. And one with cherry, like what would that taste like? Like cherry what?
I don't know.
Like that's. I mean, it'd be different. Like it had like a little piece of cherry in there, like something like what the fuck they call them shits? Like the chocolate with the cherry in the fucking middle.
Like the little bonbon things, yeah.
Yeah, like that, like that. If it was something like that with a little piece in that motherfucker, then it would be different. But I don't know. I just wouldn't want no fucking cherry filling M with a M&M with the shell on it. Like,
nah, I don't like chocolate cherry. I don't like.
Oh, you don't like that? You don't like that shit?
Nah, I don't. No, I'm very basic. I just like the regular, the peanut, and I like the peanut butter.
Yeah, man. I'm big with chocolate, man. Love chocolate, man. If there's anything like I'd give up everything else and just be like fuck with chocolate. Because actually, out of a lot of candy, chocolate does from what I understood was it does like the least amount of damage.
Oh, really?
To the teeth and shit like that, man.
Oh, okay.
So that's because a lot of people like eating gummy shit and all that shit sticks to your teeth, and while it's sitting there, it's eating away instead of it. Yeah, so it's like this caramel ain't too good for you neither, man. So I love caramel, but
I love caramel.
Fuck. I know we'll be here talking. Holy shit, sniddles.
Oh, Zach's got 100 subs, huh? Congrats.
Yeah.
I got up to 60 now.
Holy shit. 2 of them back to back.
Yeah. Oh, the Russians? Oh, yeah. Doc Comrade.
I got 2 of them. Shit, I'm 2-0 in this bitch. Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
there we go. Good shot. Good shot.
Hell,
Your Canadians will be happy with you.
I know, right? Holy fuck.
You have a message.
Holy shit.
I'm on my way to 1800.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Glad to hear that.
65. I'm not rubbing it in.
Pacific 414, what's going on? Great to have you here. What's up, Zax? Shit.
Yeah, got a good crew out there today.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of great people up in the house, man. Thank y'all, man.
The Ukrainians and onto the Russians.
Oh shit. Sentient Dildo said coconut is a sellout fruit, brown on the outside, white on the inside. That's fucked up. Like, oh shit, sentient, man, yo. Oh shit, that's funny, man. You gotta love him, man. He's a fucking awesome guy.
Always brings a good chuckle.
There you go. Yeah, man. Everybody's saying what's up. Squeaker Mouse, that's what's up.
Squeaker.
Yeah, Squeaker's in the house. I like that. Shit. Thank y'all, man. Yeah, man. So, shit. What y'all want to talk about? I don't know if y'all seen Steve. I don't know if you seen the the DMs. I threw a couple things in there.
What the hell did they do to Superman in that comic, man? I had to take that picture and ask that on Twitter. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, you're talking about that?
Superman with the 5 o'clock shadow and like the kids that look like.
Oh, that one. Oh,
yeah.
That's yeah. You should.
The Arrowverse.
Yeah, if y'all want to throw it up there, yeah, we can.
Yeah. What the hell
All right.
is that?
So basically, all right. What Steve is talking about is there's a new comic that's coming out. If
I'll find that there.
all right, there you go, man.
There you go. I got it in there.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Boom, boom.
There we go. All right.
But horrible artwork. First of all, I just got to sit back and say that is absolutely horrible artwork.
Zax, my man's.
Look at the kids.
Yeah, what the hell are they? They
That's-
look like mutants.
All right. So this was going on. This was going on here. So I can paint a better picture for everybody. What you're seeing here on the screen is the CW with Superman and Lois, the Flash CW, Legends of Tomorrow, Naomi, and whatever else they have going on over there. Someone decided to go ahead and make a comic book of their adventures. So now, instead of you getting to see them on the CW, now you get to read about them and enjoy their adventures at home, flipping through the pages and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're getting here. So what do y'all think about that shit?
Well, I mean, I don't mind having comic ties in, but really? That is what we're getting for. This is the state of American comic book industry. They are moving backwards in artistry.
Huh.
Where are they grabbing their artists? Honestly, I mean, I'm not an artist, so I don't know, but I enjoy the art. And this stuff would never have flown before. No pun intended.
Why did they have 5 o'clock shadow?
Because that's how the Superman off of Superman. That's him. That's the Superman from Superman and Lois.
Why does the kids have no eyeballs? Why is one dressed like Jodie from?
I mean,
Dr.
but you know that's how they dress on the show.
You know, those kids look like they sucked on a vacuum cleaner. That's why you don't see the eyeballs. They got sucked in.
Yeah, but I mean that's the CW. That's and then I mean they got what Batwoman also. So you get to see
Yeah, let me
like
scroll up here. There, that's
wow,
that's
look
the
at that.
amazing failing Batwoman right there.
That's Javicia Leslie's Batwoman. And you know the thing is now this is the CW Berlanti verse, right, of shows. And they decided that for DC Comics they're going to call this world that they're on, you know, cuz they have all these other planets or whatever. So the CW planet that they have for this is called Earth Prime.
Mm-hmm.
So there's Earth 1, Earth 2, and the CW comic book characters are on Earth Prime. So now they have their own planet that they're on, their own universe, you know, their own deal now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're on Earth Prime. So that's the name of their shit.
So why Prime? I mean, honestly, why Prime?
I don't know why they call it Prime, but that's what I read.
That's just a general throw-out question. I mean, we don't have answers. It's what were those guys sitting around the room with the 100 monkeys on the 100 typewriters, flinging dung on the wall, came up with.
Huh. Hail to the lovely Sherry. What's going on, girl?
Lovely Sherry! Yay.
Yeah, great to have you here. Yeah, so that's basically what's going on. So basically, they're coming out with the CW, the comic book, the
Which,
Arrowverse comic books or whatever, and that's what all this is going to be. So now that's why you see that
yeah.
and this shit. Yeah, it's fucking.
And it's not like again, it's nothing wrong with having a tie-in. Just that's the only two artwork we got is Superman and the kids that suck on vacuum cleaners, and Batwoman on there.
She said, "Lovely Sherry says, congrats on 650. Who got 650?
I think you.
Me?
I don't know. I didn't.
I don't know. Shit.
I know it's not me. I got 60. Fat Steven dropped down a few,
Oh,
especially
fuck.
after that. Especially when he broke it down there.
Nah, I hope not. I hope Fat Steven
That
didn't get knocked down to 650.
that Eminem's gonna get destroyed.
Oh shit, me.
Yeah,
I got 650. All right, that's what's up. Appreciate
rock
that.
and roll.
Thank y'all, yeah. Because my goal is trying to get to 700. So I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for letting us know, Sherry. I had no idea.
Can you scroll down to Superman quickly?
Yeah, man. That
I'm
shit means a
trying
lot, man.
Can you scroll down to Superman quickly? Why the fuck does it look like Gaston from fucking Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, yeah. It just got that Disney.
That's what's wrong with it. And look how small her head is.
Yeah.
He looks at her like cake. It's weird. It looks Disney, and he has a receding hairline. What?
Yo. At least he got the thick curl, though.
I think you nailed it. It looks Disney-esque.
Yeah, it does, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's 50 to go. Yep. Thank you, Project Storytime. What's going on, brother? Great to have you here, man. Yeah, we're trying to get us 700 in the next 30 days. Yeah. It's all on you and Baron Norman Tag. Yeah.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all. So thank you for everybody getting me to 650. I appreciate that.
No, everybody ends up.
Thank you. Thankful. Appreciate
But yeah, Fat Steven, you hit it just right. That's the big problem I was having with that picture. It looks too Disney-ish.
Yeah, man, that shit's fucking looks horrible, man. I just the CW as a whole is just a failure, man. And I just don't see how they would sit there and somebody would greenlight turning that shit into some comic books, man. But here we are, man. So I guess failure gets promoted with getting a comic book. Yeah, man, that's fucked up, man.
Maybe they think they're going to get enough crossover and more interest that way. I don't know.
I mean, to be real, like anything that has to be explained in the comic book, when you have a TV show or something that you could basically like put it in the show, like that's not good, man. It's like when that's what people hated about these Star Wars fucking comic books, man. Like Star Wars, they come out with something, and they come out with a movie, and then they have to further explain what the fuck's going on with a comic book that now you have to buy in order to figure out what the whole story is. And if you have to sell your shit like that, people think that it's marketing, like it's genius. Like, oh my God, you make money with the movie, and you can make money with the comic book. What happens when people just don't want to fucking buy your comic book because everything should have been told in your show or in your movie? It's like, come on, man.
Well, when it comes to the Star Wars one,
can I share this quickly? No.
Yeah. Let me get mine down.
Yeah. Oh,
it's on the bottom. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Let me get mine down.
Let me get to it right here. All right, here we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh,
Am I
wow.
wrong against seeing this?
I see it. Gaston with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yo, look at this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, why not? They've been stealing
Same
art left and right as it is.
nose.
Yo, wait a minute.
Hey,
What the fuck is
let's have some fun. Fast Stevens, send that to Disney.
Sentient Dildo says, all I see in that picture is a cis white man kidnapping a poor, oppressed white woman. Sentient
Alright,
is stupid.
and there's their
Oh,
kids who literally have 4 eyes.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, they look Asian.
Well,
Like, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but
no, I know that was what was going through my mind too. It's like,
Okay,
what's up,
Okay,
Gomer
wait.
Kyle?
Wait
Great
a
to have you here, brother.
okay, wait. So this
Appreciate
is
you,
her arm.
man.
This is her arm,
Yeah.
right?
that toothpick is her arm.
And that's her shoulder.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is
And
she's
the
got another
back is
pad.
the front, yet the boobs are at her. What? Because this is a waist belt. Then we
Yeah.
got- where? What?
She got
Where's it
shoulder.
coming from?
The rest of her shoulder and everything is up under the hair, huh? What the fuck
No,
is
it's
that?
right there.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut it off. I'm sorry.
the
There's the neckline.
Yeah,
There's
she,
the
man,
shoulder, there's the
she has
arm.
a pig growing out of her back.
Tuma.
That's a third tit.
But then it doesn't even look like that's a tit. You only got one.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but that's just
it does. It looks
she's
like
only
we're
got
birth
one.
kid. Like, yo, instead of three in the three in the front, 2 in the front, 1 in the back.
Is this like Total Recall 3?
Yeah, like on that kind of shit.
The
You
nose
remember
bend,
those
the
anatomical-
nose bend, the eyes. Yeah. Hey, hold on.
Yeah, but
Hold on. Let me fix this quickly. Keep it up.
Sure.
I'll just fix it real quickly.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The only
No,
difference
right.
is the chin. The chin, he doesn't have as prominent chin, but other than that, it's almost an exact duplicate.
Yeah, you can shave the chin down a little bit.
Yeah.
You sure right about that, Project Story Time. Says you want to turn around our failing comic book company, adapt shows from a failing TV network. Brilliant. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying, man. Yeah, exactly. And Pat S
Well,
says 20% Fusion Media. You know what it looks like. The real Friends Girls illustrated stories for middle school girls.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. I agree with you there, Pat.
And while Fat's having fun playing with that there, the insidious thing about the Star Wars stuff was the reason why they're doing all that backstory stuff with the comics is because they had so many holes they didn't know what the hell they were doing with the movies. They had to start doing that to try to explain all the stupidity, and basically they're doing that on the fly even with the comic books. We are seeing a genius at work here, by the way, folks. The amazing, the talented, Fat Steven Seagal.
Not
This
Yeah,
is
for
like
real.
this is like the Bob Ross of.
It's the shoulder pads from the 90s. Yup. That
Yeah,
could be that
80s,
too. Yep.
90s. Mm-hmm.
Just gave her a jacket or some shit.
Well, I think it's supposed to be a sweater.
Well, that's his face. Damn, see? Right before our eyes, huh?
No,
Is he
I'm
copping
using
a
shitty
feel?
Windows software. So I'm just trying to line up where the hairlines and stuff would go. It's not the perfect face. I'm just trying to. How it goes. Pretty much.
Eldridge Lord Haster, what's going on? Darth Haster in the house. Old man says he copying a feel. Yeah, it looks like he grabbing something, huh? Old man knows what time it is. Yeah.
It's a super cop. That's why the boob went all the way up there. It was just a little too forceful.
This is I don't like this software. I don't use it anymore. So it's just I don't know what's bothering me because
You're getting close, but no cigar type of thing.
Well, it's pretty
Yeah.
much the angle I have is not exactly
Mhm.
right, or it's either
Yeah.
of the face, but it pretty much can line up. If I got rid of the ears and just thin out the face, it's pretty much a dead line right there. Then what they did is they took this out and just made it a different, because it's a different head pose. But
Good luck, Chuck. I remember Good Luck Chuck.
yeah, it's just it's bothering me. I'm sorry. No, I'm not saving that shit. I feel, yeah, it feels too. It's like they're trying to cross between Disney and anime and try to come up with their own style, but it still looks Western, but now it just looks shitty Western.
Yeah. And then the anatomy on Lois, there was just completely.
Oh shit. Oh man. Hey, so you putting blackface on Superman? Nah, that's ready to be done.
It's funny.
That's some funny shit.
Wasn't that they're trying to do with the new Superman film?
Yeah, the two new ones that are coming. Yeah.
Yeah. The one's guaranteed that I will not see.
I
You
swear to
see.
God.
The Krypton Minstrel Show. That's what we need. Oh, God, they're going.
No one flies like Gaston. No one saves like Gaston. No one stops all the bad guys like Gaston. Gaston, the alien. I'm Kryptonian. My what a guy. Gaston. Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't watch it. It certainly looks like Tyler Laughlin. Yeah, it does. It's supposed to be from that show,
Hmm.
Yeah.
but the drawings, like, if it looks like it's Sherry, because I haven't seen much of the series, so that's a good thing. I think I'm more picking apart the art style behind it. It's like that show is not Disney, it's DC, but it feels like they're trying to make it kiddie-ish rather than just. I'm always hypercritical. I'm sorry.
Well, I think you're about hitting it just right there.
No. That's what I like about it, because it's just I don't know who drew it, but Lois's whole figure is off. It's like they're trying to
Right.
draw a strong female character without giving her sexual femininity, and it's either the body is wrong or the arms are like it's like someone hired a farm to draw the arms or something.
Yo, she got that third thing in the back. That's all.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well, like I said, she's got one boob, then she doesn't have a boob, and then she's got the shoulder boob.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying there's something weird about it. Like I'm not hating on it. I'm never hating on it. It's just I'm at the point now. I'm going to weigh in on what I see first, and it's not attacking whether it's the artist, the illustrator, the show.
Oh, yeah. I would
It's-
feel you there.
But
You know,
I will let you know one thing. When Picard drops in March, I am reviewing every episode. Trust me.
Are you serious?
Oh,
Wow.
buddy! After seeing that trailer, I'm done keeping my mouth shut about Star Trek because it's bad, and I don't
Oh.
I didn't think.
I don't do content like that. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna be very down the pro and con list, but I will point things out that bother the shit out of me. And so far, that trailer bothers the shit out of me.
Yeah. Just,
Oh, so when did the trailer drop?
a couple days ago.
Yesterday or something.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's just yeah. I'm about to bust out Brandy. That's how it is. What do you say? Who's about that? Oh, you love the Batman? Thank you. They call me Fat Man. By day, I'm a multi-millionaire dollarama. By night, I'm asking for your manager. So Dildo, you can't, but I got it because the way the trailer dropped, it's pissing me off because I'm having this apprehension that they're going to try to tie it to the Tapestry episode where Picard got stabbed in the back, and if they try to adapt any type of attachment to that, and the way I'm hearing some of the lines from Guinan and Q, I'm bothered in the fact that this is supposed to be a Picard, I believe, in the JJ timeline because Vulcan's destroyed,
Mhm.
right? So this is in the JJ timeline. Yet you're pulling shit out of the other timeline. How do you know both timelines had the same episodes, the same adventures, the same missions? That's the whole thing. Though you're pulling out of one timeline, but you're also in another timeline. I know Mirrorverse and Multiverse, you're going to have similarities, but how do we even know Q and him met? How do we even know there was a mission Farpoint Station? Like, how do we know any of this in the Abrams universe? Because everything was changed. We don't know how from Vulcan being destroyed was affected onward.
Right.
Wait, it's two different Vulcan. I'm thinking it's Romulus that was destroyed. My bad, I have it backwards.
Yeah, Romulus. Yeah.
It's Romulus. No, because I'm sorry, I played Star Trek Online and everything just messes up. But no, but this is a different timeline, right? This isn't the same Picard TNG timeline, right? Or am I wrong on this? Because if I'm wrong, I have to re-say everything. Something doesn't feel right about it.
I think it's supposed to be the TNG continuation on there, but in the TNG, I think in their mindset in the TNG universe, Romulus got blown up. Nemo went back in time and changed instead. Did another timeline off of that, which is the Kelvin verse.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I think
I am wrong.
JJ verse.
But the movie verse and the TV verse are different, right?
Yeah.
No, I thought they were.
They should be.
I thought they were the same.
Because this takes 20. Picard takes 20 years. Takes place 20 years after Nemesis, and that's why the whole people don't trust him because they failed the rescue mission when the androids went, I believe, ape shit. Right. That's what happened.
Correct.
It was explained in the first season. So I have my memory alpha and all that crap probably mixed up. So I can see where they're doing the attachment, but I think I sworn that wait. And franchise Abrams reset. Okay. Star Trek. Okay, Nemesis and Picard that alter the powers of the Alpha Quadrant as well as Germanic. Okay, of course. I don't even know what's going on here.
The funny thing is, they don't know what's going on either.
So is this the Kelvin timeline or the original timeline?
I think it's the Kelvin.
I think it's the original.
That's the Kelvin timeline, right?
No. Whatever the JJ verse. I thought the JJ verse was the Kelvin, or I got it fucked up.
Yeah, JJ is the Kelvin.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I think Picard is supposed to be in the regular TNG. This is supposed to be a continuation off of the Next Generation.
Well, you know, some of the same things happened in both. Like everything wasn't all switched up. You know, from what I understand, you know, like in a lot of kind of multiverses or whatever the fuck, you know, or different timelines, you know, some things still happen the way they do, and some things, other things kind of change. But this is fucking bananas.
After Shinzon pivotal players in start back to Robert Star with Supernova, yes. This the character depicted in J.J. Abrams' Star Trek 2009. They failed to stop the supernova with red matter and was blown back to the 23rd century where the Romulan Nero, which created the Kelvin Ultimate Timeline. So this Picard is in the Abrams timeline. Okay, so I'm right.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this is then even if we have similarities, like it's
right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're gonna have the similarities in certain things are gonna play out the same. You know, but.
And for me, Tapestry is one of my favorites. And even if they did both timelines, the fact that Picard, if they try to even attach this series to this season to that, it's an insult because the Picard, I know, member berries, hold on, nostalgia, whatever the people want to throw like contradictory comments. I'll respect that opinion. I'll respect what you're trying to say and learn from it. But Tapestry was the Picard at its peak. He would rather be stabbed or in the back again or shot in the chest than live as the man who was a simp, blue officer who never took a chance, never took control of Stargazer, never did any of that shit. Mm-hmm. And when this trailer opens up and it's literally like, welcome to the road not taken, I'm like, motherfucker, if you're doing Tapestry, I'm losing my shit. It's like they were going through Twitter comments, and I think then they're trying to do that. Then we get guidance saying shit like, maybe the answers are not in the stars. Maybe they never were. Where? And you're saying this to Picard? Like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, and then I'm watching Q and Brent Spiner sitting at a coffee shop and he's throwing this blue pill. And I'm like, what is happening here right now?
It's like the Matrix.
And meanwhile, the murdering soccer mom dressed all in white is still on the bridge in this car. Like, isn't he an android? Why does it even matter? Q wouldn't care. Q would have given back his humanity. There's something that does not make sense. Q, Oh my god! This is why. Because my mind tries to contemplate the logic, and I realize that Kurtzman track doesn't use logic; it uses Starbucks. May I take your order, please?
It's it's all about how many different hair colors can we have our crew, how much empowerment we can have. How can you go out there and ruin such? I mean, Tapestry is one of my top favorite episodes. Next Gen, one of great character building episodes for Picard.
If you don't mind me asking, what season was that in? That Tapestry.
6.
All right, it's from season. Thank you, Josh. You're right. It is from Abrams' timeline. So this is already bullshit.
Okay.
And Tapestry is, like I said, I would rather die on that table than live the life of that man. That you can't have that as stronger words, man, because that's how you anyone can relate to that layer in life. No matter what you've been through, what you've sacrificed, what joys you've had, all of those moments have made you the person you are right now at this minute.
Right.
And I would not sacrifice that. And trying to attach to a pivotal moment like that a lot of people have kind of a connection to an episode or something like that means that you're grasping at straws from a timeline that might not have even have or an event in a timeline that might not even have happened. And you're just throwing it out there. That's like me going, hey, there's Luke's X-Wing flying past the Starbucks next to that Dust Star over there. Remember how member-berry that part was? No, I don't remember that.
It was a 6th season episode.
Oh shit!
Tapestry was fantastic, and it was cheesy too. Plus, we get to see Picard get slapped in the face by the ladies. That was great. I love it.
Yeah,
he got a Kirk moment. That was awesome.
It was, that and Inner Light and Family. I think those were some great character building episodes. And if you're going to go back and try to redo it, why? There's nothing to redo anymore.
It's attaching yourself to it, and that's why the Q thing bothers me, because it feels like welcome to the road not taken. You've already done this challenge. He chose the same road after you gave him the second chance for that road. Why are you going back to this? Why?
Yep.
Why do you have to fall back on someone else's story that's already been told? Like, and Josh, I agree. It's one of my top 10s. My other one is the one with Darmok and Jalal at Tanagra. I like that Neo Energy Predator thing that was popping up, and the whole trying to understand communication without the use of devices and computers with symbology and mimic. It was mimicry or mimicry? I can't remember which one it was. It was great.
Imagery.
Yeah.
And
that's
because they turned Picard into a sad, pathetic old man. That's what
he's a toaster. He's literally a toaster. He is running off borrowed time, and he's been given all the years back that as a robot, but he's still old. So what's Q going to do at the end of the season? Give back his humanity. Are we all seeing this coming happen? Or they're going to say Picard's going to get shipped off, and it's going to give us Picard, a new actor playing Picard in a younger form. This might be his send-off too. So that means they can do whatever they want with this new younger Picard in the Abrams universe and just tell everyone to suck it and consume. That is why my rage is sticking into this, because it's just... I'm sorry, I took this off the hinges, man. I did. I love I love Trek. I love Star Wars. I love comics. And I just love not watching it fall apart in my eyes, and I have no control of it as like the rest of us. And it's just...
Well, the saddest thing about this is Patrick Stewart's behind this.
I think
that's the sad thing. This is all part of his encouragement about this. This is what he wanted the character to be. And it's like, Patrick, don't you remember those the 7 years that you were on Next Generation, the 4 films, being around all that, guest starred appearances on DS9?
Yeah, but that's not even just that. Let's look at it this way. By the end of the 2-parter series finale, in that last 5 minutes, Picard knocks on goes enter, does the little intercom thing to enter, and they're playing poker. And his line was, I should have done this a long time ago. And every one of his crews, you've always had a space here. Literally, it's all been there. That was his pivotal point to realize they can still have relationships and friendships with his crew and not just be the captain. And that was the story that should have been fucking told. Now, how much he fucked up. He took his legacy and his shit on it.
Yep.
Tired of seeing that shit on heroes' foundations of inspiration, creativity, to want to become a fireman or a police officer or an ambulance or a medic or join the military and serve your country. Those types of things, those they inspire people to achieve bravery, to find their bravery. And it's not just within standing up to an enemy, it's just standing up to your own fucking fear.
And they encourage people. All these characters in Star Trek encourage people in their careers to be engineers, to go into the sciences, to go into the medical field. These characters inspired, and now you're going to destroy them and sit back and say, "Oh, they're worthless, they're pathetic, they're useless, they're never nothing. They're nothings. They're no heroes." And it's like, when you have something that's an inspiration, what a slap in the face! And look at Nichelle Nichols. What an inspiration she was.
Right.
Is. Many people sat back and said they went into NASA because of her.
Like I say, what's up to my man Coldera? What's up, boy? Great to have you here, bro. Yeah, man.
No, he's not going to make him gay, Zach. So I'm going to fight you on that one. I think it's going to go two ways. You can call me if I'm wrong on it. We're either going to get a reincarnation of a younger body, or it's going to be someone who's Picard in a different actor because it's consciousness or whatever, because the robot's going to fail. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to be some type of sacrifice and passing the torch here. If they decide to do season 3, because Picard has what took him forever to find insurance to insure Picard just to do these scenes, these episodes. He's old. He wants to retire, so it's going to be like a passing. It has to be. That's why Q is supposed to be this pivotal role. And the last time we saw a pivotal role like this with Q was literally in Tapestry, as well as the series finale. The series finale was to test Picard not to look upon the stars, but to look up at the concept of what is going on in your own reality and think outside it. My interpretation. But they're going to 2024, bro. They're time traveling like a Voyage Home, Kirk style, around the sun. And then 2024. Or it's going to end in. I just don't know. Someone
They're going to do Star Trek: The Voyage Home without the charm. Yeah. That's what I got out of it. It's like, we've been there, done that, and you ain't going to do it right. The fish out of water sequence. That's what time travel about that they had, was the fish out of water. How are you going to do that fish out of water? They're not going to do it.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't talk about this. I don't sound like a hate click video. I really don't. I just
no.
Oh shit!
Well,
Discovery, I can't watch anymore because it's horrible. Picard, after seeing the trailer, I have to watch it now because I want to see where they're going with this, because for some reason there's something edging me, and that's where it's coming from. I'm going to be hypercritical. I don't care if it's Boba Fett or not. I will never demean you as a person because I'm being critical. I'm not saying you're a bad person, but if you're going to automatically play the victim, then I'm going to automatically still be critical, because guess what? Life is critical. You deal with it. You move on. I'm sorry, Taylor, I'm ranting again. I'm so sorry.
No, you good, man.
The thing is, Fat Steven, it's not that you hate. It's the fact that you love. You love this so much. We love it, and we hate what's being done to it. We're saying this because we have a passion. We love this, and we remember what there was and the good stories and the messages that they had. And now we're seeing them rehashing them poorly. And not only that, tearing down and destroying. We're this way because we love it, not because we hate it. We just hate what's being done to it. And I think that's the big difference about it all. We're passionate because we love. Ooh,
I think it's time for sense.
There you go.
Yeah, I know.
This bottle is
some of that too.
But this bottle is $30.
Oh wow.
That's what this is, my Picard bottle. So I'm going to be going pure critical drinker at this point, but I'm not going to be as good as him.
I think you're going to have 2 or 3 of those.
Bro, I can drink much more than a lot of people.
Well, that's what I mean. If you're going to, how many of those are you going to have for an episode? One an episode?
New Year's, I went through 10 740 milliliter cans of Budweiser, and I didn't feel shit. I can drink a whole 60 of Jack to myself in 2 days and still walk.
Oh, you better load yourself up for Picard. How many episodes is it going to be? 10
I don't know, but like if I see one cosplaying as a French dude like the season 1, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, man? I'm disappointed. And at the same time, I have this in the back of my head. A lot of us gotta keep remembering this. We're in the generation where we have new fans coming in. That character is, or who what a Mandalorian is. We have all those factors to tie in. I respect that, but you can't just shove in the new and discard the old and pretend
Right.
no one's going to say anything. We're not in a society of mute people. That's not how it works.
Well, it's funny enough, though, a lot of the quote unquote new people already know a lot of the history of these things.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be young, but they know about it. They've grown up around it. They either had their parents were fans or grandparents fans. I hate to say that, grandparents fans. But the thing is it's not new. I mean, look how many, 20 years ago, how many kids were rushing to see Star Wars, and Star Wars, their parents weren't even born when Star Wars was out.
Or when the prequels first came out, you saw on every news channel streets lined up around the block. Everyone dressed like Jedi, playing with lightsabers, Ewoks, Chewbacca's, Princess Leia, Slave Leia's, Boba Fett's. You saw what love of a franchise does on a premiere night.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
When was the last time you saw that? Yeah, but when was the last time you saw that?
You never even saw it for the sequel. You never even saw it for the sequel. I never saw anything like that.
No.
People were still camping out for episode 2. Even after they were disappointed by episode 1. You still had people camping out 30 days in advance.
And the funny thing is just I don't know anymore.
To what's up, drunk Waddle? Oh shit.
Has he been hanging around Jay?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, the thing I was thinking about. It's funny that you guys bring this up. I thought about this about maybe 2 or 3 days ago. I was sitting there. Of course, I have a whole section of Star Wars, all right here. It's all Star Wars. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it, and I was thinking, damn. Do you remember? I can't remember another movie franchise that people actually waited in lines for to really watch. I don't remember anything being as popular to where people camped out to be the first one to get into the theater. And just to know that Star Wars was really the only fucking franchise to have people dedicated enough to want to sit in those lines and camp out and the whole shit. Dude, you'll never, even for Star Wars will never get it again.
Yeah.
Because of what they've done. Fuck, man, in the last decade. And just to know that you had people that would actually camp out to watch your shit, don't give a fuck what the weather was. Boy, they had something special, man. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing that kind of burns everybody up, about Star Wars. It's like, man, this.
See, that's the question, though, and I don't even know if he has the power. What Chapek? I think we were talking about this in the Sunday Review with Culture, and Tom was there, and I brought this question up because I don't know if he could be answering it. But does Chapek have the power, since he only has 1 year left, to say fuck it and throw an ace down? He has an ace, and I don't know if he has the power to do it, and just say the EU is canon. We'll start using stories out of there, and watch how Star Wars does a flop, or not a flop, but a flip over. If he has that capability, I'm wondering if he is saving that as an ace. Because that would just nullify crap in a way. It would, because you'd be able to do the EU in a Disney format, but you would have enough content for decades that you don't have to worry about losing money to another Black Widow. And yet,
well, if they would, go on.
No, I'm sorry, man. I'm a rant. This is like my interview. Yeah.
Well, if they went with the EU, then they could actually do the Legacy. In other words, they need to do their trilogy, right? Well, they can't do one now because sadly Carrie's gone, and so is Peter Mayhew's gone. Yeah, I mean they're gone. There's no chance that we're going to see them together again. But you can push it ahead to 100 and some years in the future of the Star Wars universe and do something there.
No, you don't even have to do that. We are focusing on a small part of the galaxy, motherfucker. There's the outer rim, where we don't. We have characters that we can build upon and have a whole new storyline that doesn't even have to deal with the Sith, the Jedi, anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, you even got even one better.
Yeah.
You got the unknown regions. You got that too. I mean, you have that element in there.
Oh, God, this shit's strong.
So much you can do with the Star Wars universe, and going back with Star Trek, we're talking about. Star Trek didn't necessarily have the big blockbuster lines back in the '80s for the Star Trek films, but I guarantee you, as someone who was involved in Star Trek fandom, we had great turnouts.
But the 80s at the same time, Baron, had enough action stars, and I'm putting all those characters that have been in the Expendables.
Mhm.
We had enough action stars to not
yeah.
keep you bored at all year. Some of them were flops, some of them were fantastic, and I just saw
Right.
that they live. I just saw that on Netflix, and I got to watch it because I'm like, oh,
Oh,
okay, with the glasses, and I was like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
now
yeah,
I was,
yeah,
I was like, all
Monty
right,
mhm.
I gotta see, yeah, I
I've
gotta
come
see.
here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Man, you're one ugly bitch.
Yeah, I got that shit downstairs, man.
Well, yeah, and you're absolutely right, and that's the other thing too about the '80s. And even the bad ones that we saw were still fun to watch. We walked out going, "Boy, was that a stinker!" But we still didn't feel like we got cheated.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny how all this trash bullshit makes you appreciate B movies more. Like, no shit, man. Like, I would take watching any B flick, man, from like the 80s, 70s, 90s. I'd rather watch that shit than watch anything coming out right now, man.
Oh, I always loved them. Zone Troopers, Transit.
Yeah, I mean, but just to know that, they were what they were. But when you come out to see so much horrible fucking TV and films, it's like, God, you'd really appreciate a B movie even better, man.
No,
like
I
nowadays. Yeah,
You
for
need-
real, man. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, I agree with you, but honestly, I have been propping this up earlier. Give Archive 81 on Netflix a shot. Give it a shot.
Which one was that?
This is a new series that came out. This guy's getting hired to restore videotapes. He restores tapes, and then it goes down this whole road dealing with like a cult, a demonic force, other worlds, and it just kept me like hooked. And they're having a second season calling like D for the Dial, or like the next dial over. Then they're having another one coming out in March, but it was good. It was good. It
Who
focused
has
on, yeah. Archive 81. I loved it. I really did love it. And there's not much
Is
on
that-
Netflix I love.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, Archive 81. That's
Okay.
what's coming.
Okay.
And yeah, it was good. And yeah, there's still some good things out there, but I'm tired of sifting through fucking trash.
Well, that's just it. We have to sift through it. It's not like the old days where it's just pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree, man.
But yeah,
I'm waiting for
Star
a
Wars-
remake of Barbarella. It's gonna be called Barbarella. It's just gonna be him in a skimpy outfit. Like, no, Winged Angel. No.
the big package in the front.
Fuck, man. You cyberpunk that shit.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, I give you my full respect, and I mean that, Fat Stephen, for going to watch all that. So I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. I know you're going to be 100% honest too, so I'm going to really appreciate your review. I really am.
Yeah,
I'm not bullshitting.
I don't like doing hate clicks, but this is going to be not a hate click. This is pretty much going to be like, what the fuck? Because like the best thing is like I know it's like when everyone talks about stuff and we're like, hey, what'd you think about this? What'd you think about that? Everyone gives the same sound, and it's that pause before they start talking, and that right away already shows that they're like, oh god, I got to do this again. And it's like, or is it because we've grown up too much that we're just in that mode, or is it because we're being told that the people we looked up upon are not good enough anymore? But I don't.
It's the latter, and not only that, it's not that we've grown old. It's the fact that the kid in us keeps on getting kicked in the face by these people. The kid in us is still there, but it's getting hurt.
Archive 81. Sorry. Archive 81. Yeah.
But it's this fact. I think what it is it's not that we've gotten old. It's just the kid in us keeps on getting beaten up by these bullies.
Fuck that. I don't get beat up no more.
Well, you know what I mean.
My kid isn't beat up. I play a lot more games than probably everyone here on YouTube. I like, seriously, I'll put 5 or 6 hours in a stream in, and I have fun with it.
Oh, yeah. Well, but you know what I mean by saying it. By these people, but Star Trek and all that, they're the ones that are beating up the kid. It's like we're finding other areas to be kids again. That's just the thing.
Yeah.
The great content on YouTube, the video games like you play and such. It's the old comics. I mean, for crying out loud, I stopped off at my local comic shop the other day. Guess what area I did not go to? I did not go to the new ones.
The Zoe Quinn section.
I picked up a couple Battlestar Galactica because I needed to fill up my hole on, and I actually got one of the movie Star Wars, actually number 4.
Oh wow!
And the prices I got those for, the same prices as the new stuff. Well, geez, I wonder which one I come out better with.
Why am I seeing casting Marvel's X-Men for the MCU? What is this shit?
What?
6 hours ago. What the hell? Hold on. An article just popped up on my notifications.
Oh,
Marvel Studios and Overlord, that's a good name, Overlord. Kevin Feige himself has hinted at their upcoming appearance, stating that the discussions have been long and ongoing internally. It is only a matter of time before we see the Merry Mutants realized anew, there's the key word, anew, on the big screen. How exactly they'll fit into the existing overarching Marvel Cinematic Universe's story is anyone's guess. The reason behind those internal discussions taking so darn long is likely because Marvel Studios are likely trying to figure out how to suddenly introduce dozens, hundreds, or even thousands. You know what you do?
you're
right?
breaking up there. You're breaking up there, buddy.
Am I really breaking up?
Yeah, it's like somebody was putting your head up on the water, like you.
But I don't get it. What's going on? But
well, the MCU is gonna have a big problem anyways. Their stars are getting old. How long they've been doing these films, and and how many over how many years, and they're gonna have to start doing replacements no matter what. And then of course they're not going to do the right replacing. They can't afford the stars. They're getting old.
But the horrifying thing is with the whole wanting to introduce the X-Men, especially the whole X-Men universe, the mutant universe, is that means they will have a whole plethora of origin stories to re-throw at our face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want
the origin stories gets very tiring now. When you keep on doing origin stories over and over and over and over and over and over again, it gets tiring.
Wait, there's a Mary Jane and Black Cat comic, and they're both dressed in skin-tight black leather.
Okay, you got my attention.
Black Cat has been kidnapped, and the only person who can save her is Mary Jane Watson. Mary Jane has never liked Felicia Hardy, and now she has to save her life. But remember, this is the Black Cat we're talking about. Things are never quite what they seem. So she's dressing up like Black. They're both dressed up like Black Cat.
Man, you got a picture of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see it. Yeah, I'm just curious. I don't know.
Yeah, for a friend, we want to see it.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh, wow. I wonder why they're doing this. Yeah, if they did She-Hulk the way they did her, why would this pass?
Well, how soon until they have you're only 2 drinks away from, women are 2 drinks away from, kissy.
Bro.
That's a pretty good artwork there.
Campbell. This is too much sexy, though. This is not a Marvel comic, is it?
Yeah, well, I was going to sit back and say, so far, most of the images you've been putting up there have been pretty va-va-va-voom.
Watch them be a new team and shit.
I think that's what we might be looking at. Maybe this is a litmus test. I mean, you see number 1 on there.
Gomer Kyle. Oh shit. Oh, you guys are funny.
No, that one can go away. I don't like that. I'd have to say this is probably my favorite next to them doing the heart sign.
Mm-hmm. That's
Oh,
pretty. Wow. Now we're starting to look at how comic books used to be. Is somebody waking up?
No idea.
yeah, for real. You know, hard to tell.
Sorry, I went off on a tangent when I got distracted. My bad. I'm sorry about that.
Well, that's what the show's about.
Maybe.
He's pouring himself another drink, boys and girls.
Oh no, that's water. That's
Oh, that's water? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I was hoping.
all good.
I was hoping for you. Sentient dildo. Yeah, I see that, sentient. I see someone who likes redheads. That has been that's the most normal comic looking cover I've seen in ages. And like I said, I just went through the comic book store the other day. And I just
Yeah,
perused
man.
just to see what they had there. It's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the is this? Oh, are you kidding me? Are you what's huh? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I don't know. Luke, you're right. You're absolutely right.
The only problem with that comic is if Spider-Man's in it, you know, Campy will be pointing out his bulge the whole time.
They're going, Spider-Man, stand up, stand up. No, I can't stand up right now. Come on, stand up, come up to the front. No, I can't stand up right now.
Shit. Damn. You know, boy. You know, actually,
You said they're redoing the DC verse too, right?
so what?
You put a video out that they're redoing the DC.
Well, I don't think they're redoing it. They're just frilling it up.
What's that?
The DC universe, killing everybody off,
Again.
so they
Oh,
can
the
have
Justice
that.
League.
Yeah, so they can
You
have the
mean
Happy
Justice
Home
League.
team in there.
Yeah. So what it is? It's yeah. That's a pretty interesting topic. Yeah. What's going on is the Justice League is going to get killed off, and they're going to be replaced by the new woke versions of themselves, like Jonathan Kent is replacing Superman. Then you got the what's his name? One of the Fox kids, like one of Lucius Fox sons, is taking over as Batman. Then you have Brazilian Wonder Woman. Then you have this kid that was Aqualad. Now he becomes Aquaman, and you know he has a boyfriend. And then of course you know what Jonathan Kent has. And then Flash gets replaced by the future state Flash, and he's the non-binary Flash.
So throwing no
So
legs.
it's I don't know what he got, but it's something going on over there with that. So basically, and then like they have Black Adam that's a part of the team, but if he gets wiped out, Billy Batson gave his powers to his sister. So if they need a Shazam like character, you bring her into the team because she's the only one that has the power.
Well, let's call it
Black
what it is.
Adam's
It's
gone. You know, like Black Adam's gone, and Billy Batson gave his power to her. Who else did they have to say Shazam? Her. So it's like this is what we're getting, man.
No, the Brazilian Wonder Woman is lesbian or trans, one of the two. I can't remember. Isn't she like lesbian or trans? So sorry, dissentient. Let's just call it what it's going to be. It's going to be the Rainbow League.
Wait, is this the one that, or am I thinking Wonder Woman? The one that actually just walked through a gate and became Wonder Woman? Is that the one? Or she turned into an Amazon based off something she walked through?
No. That's not. No, it's
That's Nubia.
no.
Right?
Actually, it is a girl. The Brazilian. It's like she. Yeah, it's actual chick. But you know, like if you look up, there's a thing called Future State.
Yeah,
If you look up Future State, that's all those characters are getting. When the Justice League gets destroyed, those characters are getting their time to shine. So that's what happens. And so, and the bad part about it is when you hear about who kills them, it's all the worst villains out of the entire multiverse.
Is that
So
the one
all
with
the
wait, that's the one with the black female Flash, right? With no legs. She uses bionic legs.
well, I heard that's one of them, but it's the non-binary Flash is I don't know. I don't know what that is. I never read no comics or whatever. I just know what it's supposed to represent. So
Why does this sound like a copy of the Spider-Man film? All the bad villains from the multiverses are getting together so they can kick ass. Now we have all the bad villains from the multiverses getting together to kill and kick ass. It's like Control C, Control V. Anything you can do, I can do better. BS.
well, yeah, well, it's all the worst villains. So basically, you'll have like Darkseid, the Batman Who Laughs, Lex Luthor, Reverse Flash. You'll have all the worst of the worst all teaming up, and they'll take down the Justice League. But then my whole question is, do you expect me to believe that Jonathan Kent and the rest of these cats are going to be the ones to take them down?
No. Oh, they will. But not.
Yeah, but that's not that. But that's I don't know, man. It just
There'll be a
sucks,
class
man.
action lawsuits. They're going to get hit with class action lawsuits from the new Rainbow League, and that's how they're going to win. And they're going to have twits. They're going to be tweeting the people, and they're going to have everyone out there canceling the culture.
So basically, what happens is at this point is like the woke SJW types that are running DC Comics. They get to insert all their versions of all the classic heroes, and basically that's our new Justice League. And from what I'm understanding is Justice League is not coming back no time soon. So when these characters are gone, they're going to stay gone for a while. And I heard it's even to the point where the characters are possibly get replaced in their own comics with these new versions. So basically, like how they have like Jonathan Kent taking over as Superman, where you're going to have Wonder Woman comic book getting taken over by the new one. Aquaman's going to, it's going to just keep going like that. So everybody's comic book is being replaced. Like the character within the comic is being replaced by the new future state versions of them. Okay. So that's how that runs, and that's what we're getting from here on. So we're getting we're getting the inserts, man. So,
well, geez, we're not losing enough sales as it is. Let's lose some more.
See, it doesn't really bother me. It does bother me because I feel like they're just not listening. But at the same time, I don't buy comics anymore. I don't. No. Last comics I bought was literally the crossover, and that was just through DC Infinite Online. I bought a comic I bought that Spider-Man from 78 or something, or 87 a while back, but that's it. Off eBay. I don't buy comics anymore.
Right.
I buy old ones now.
Yeah. That's all I do, man. All I get is the old shit.
I want to fill my collection. What I missed.
Man, I tell you, this is the worst shit, man. If I've never seen, man.
All I have to sit back and say to everybody out there: give the middle finger to these assholes. Go out and buy the used old comics that they have there. Virtually, like I said,
secondhand.
This right here, this Star Wars one, right? Issue number 4. I got it for $4. $4 freaking at my local comic shop. My Battlestar Galactica 9 and 10. I got them for $5. Okay, how much are the stuff that they have on the shelf right now? How much are they going for? And what are you getting for it? Peruse those boxes. Look through there. Start. I mean, that is the way to go. Hey, Vigilante Williamson, how you doing?
Oh, what's up?
Hey, I showed up. Sorry, super late. Was super tired.
You good, brother?
On the first episode, right, man? How goes on Bad Fat Woman 9
Hey, yeah. Well, I'll do it when it fits right. But I put in the chat, and you guys are talking about the Last Ronin, which I need the last couple issues. I have not got. Well, I'm up to 3, and I think have they completed the run yet of Last Ronin? Anybody know?
Last Ronin?
Yeah.
You mean Frank Miller's?
No, that's Ronin. I'm talking about the last Ronin is TMNT, is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Oh, the teenage.
Right.
You can actually. I
I think
didn't
that's
know, man. You
60
should have told me, man. I could have.
I already got I got the first 3 issues, but
Yeah,
at the last one comes out in February. How many in total? 6 or 5? Pat S. I know I'm just stuff in the chat. But one other thing I put in the chat, and hail everybody in the chat, love everyone in the chat. Doomcock had a very interesting report this week that got like no play, and I'm just baffled by the lack of reaction to it. I know a lot of people feel some type of way about him. I'm still a fan of the guy, but
Yeah.
he had a report that maybe they actually do need money now. And what I'm saying is the new head, because they have Chapek, but he has a new little underling, and she sounds like a fucking bulldog. Apparently, she put out an edict:
Oh,
no
yeah. I
more
heard
fan
about that.
bashing,
Yeah.
no more fan bashing. And as bad as Star Wars and Pablo Hidalgo and everybody's been, Marvel Comics has been the worst company in fan bashing the past 10 years than any company I've ever seen in my life.
Can I add that?
Yeah.
Go
Can
ahead.
I add something to that quickly, Vigilante?
Please do.
Can we throw in the authors and writers of New Republic or the High Republic as well?
Oh.
Because not only did Disney defend them, they now host a show every week about their new bullshit.
Mhm.
Do they?
And they literally go out there and say,
on YouTube.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they do, because the one girl was talking
Yeah.
shit too. The
And-
fucking host. You're right. I didn't know
Yeah.
that shit was still on.
Her and the other one that was talking shit, who's usually a guest on that. Yes. So
Mhm.
they're in their own little hate YouTube video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Well,
They're
I mean,
constantly out there that way.
yeah. Well, Marvel has been so bad too. Remember the Milkshake Gang and
Oh, yeah.
what the hell was that
Tom
fucking
King
list?
going after Jay Lee too with the dog.
But that was
passing.
DC. That
Yeah,
was
but
DC.
still.
But
No,
Marvel,
DC, yeah.
I'm just talking about Disney Marvel, because DC they're their own they're their own dumpster fire, one dumpster fire at a time.
And
But Marvel, I mean, Marvel basically launched Comicsgate because of all the fan bashing. Like every fucking week, another one of these goofy colorists or goofy writers or goofy whatever who work for Marvel were tweeting something crazy. They were
Right.
kind of
Yep.
the proto company, and it happened on a smaller scale. It wasn't Star Wars. It was, even though it was Marvel Comics, Lady Thor. How many people read Lady Thor as opposed to who watched The Last Jedi? You know what I'm saying? It's not
Right.
going to get the same amount of publicity, but they've been bashing people. So to see if this is true, it's all rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. But if it's actually true that they're finally pushing back, on pushing back on this
Right.
fan bashing. I wonder what that'll do. I wonder if that was why we got you guys showing some Spider-Man covers that actually look like women instead of men, it's ma'am. So we'll see. We'll see if this is a change.
I think there is a grain of truth, because I was hearing about that before, that this person, I mean, that was new news about this person coming in and saying that they wanted to stop all the tweeting, all this negative tweeting and such. I think this one might be true, because there's been a lot of quiet going on that front for a while. And especially with the Star Wars universe. And I can only hope. I mean, honestly, you don't want to turn people away. You want people to want to see your stuff. And if all you're doing is insulting, no one's going to.
Well, it's because they got no fee standard. My shit's going to be good no matter what the hell I put up, because I'm hired by Marvel. I'm hired by DC. I have this high presence because a large company hired me. Your company doesn't remember your goddamn name unless it's freaking HR sending your paycheck. Shut the hell up.
Yeah. And even then, in the old days, how many of those that you had an artist come through and disappear fast because they weren't good enough? You might have had like a 1 or 2 chance shot and they were gone.
Which is how
Just
it kind of
because
should be.
Yeah. And, that was the way in the back in the day. Yeah, you were a Marvel artist for like about 3 issues, and you were gone and never asked to come back.
Yeah. But, I mean, now it's the opposite. Now, I mean, that's been my biggest issue with comics the past few years. It's bad enough You get all these woke storylines, gender swaps, race swaps, a lot of it. But the art has been so atrocious. The few comic book roundtables I've been able to make, and we go through the comics, and you just see this art, and it's like, who drew this? How could DC and Marvel be paying people to draw like worse
Yep.
than you see out in Tumblr, Imager, whatever. Worse than you see
Right.
on Twitter. Worse than you see on Instagram. There's so many other artists who are literally apples to apples better than the ones they hire, but they got the right politics. They got the right, they're a part of the agenda, so they get hired.
Mhm.
Right.
Shit, I heard a rumor for the longest. I know I'm rambling. I took over the show, but for the longest,
you good.
Marvel wasn't putting out job listings, so they didn't have to abide by fucking standards. Yeah, because they just wanted to hire their friends, so they were just
Mhm.
hiring friends. They weren't. You would never see a job listing for Marvel. Every
Mhm.
Orange Moon, a freelancer might get in. Who knows what they're doing, but for the most part, they were just hiring their friends. They would never put out job listings. So yeah, hopefully this stuff starts to stop. We'll see. I've always been under the opinion I'm not in the business of trying to make billionaires who hate me listen to me. I've already given up on that. But maybe there's that ESG money's not as that ESG pot is not as wide as we thought it is, or at least not for them, because
Well,
they need money.
I was
need
telling you
money.
that it's going to go. I mean, they can only go so much, especially with this economy the way it's going. I
Yeah.
mean, they can't keep it up. No way, shape, and how. And of course, again, these are the people that were whining and crying about the old boys club, the good old boys club, and here they are. They're performing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They are kind of the good old girls club or whatever you want to call it. I
Mhm.
definitely had that. Since you did, said he heard a rumor that KK has a lizard tail. I heard a rumor that they're sending the racism police after her for something, and that's why
Really?
she didn't get her. She was supposed to have some spinoff Star Wars Bone Blood thing. Oh no, was it? I forgot what it was. She apparently that's another rumor that she had a spinoff that got canceled. Because of
Well,
some racial allegations. I don't know if it's true. It could be just as true as the lizard tail that Sense Dildo's talking about.
I think the lizard tail is more believable.
Yeah, it is.
I honestly do. But yeah, well, I mean, maybe. Well, again, maybe we're starting to see it change a little bit. And like I said, it's not going to happen immediately. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of a change where they're saying we need to make
Steve.
money. We lost
Yeah.
the big. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there you go.
Who?
I mean, I can only hope that people are waking up. But what do you do, man? Did you do what I did earlier?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck, man. I tried to turn the camera back on, and I ended up kicking myself out for a second. But I'm here.
I did that before the show, folks. So that's.
Shit.
I mean, I can only hope. I can only hope. But did you see those covers, Vigilante? For that,
Yeah, I saw him.
fantastic, weren't
I
they?
was
Great
shocked.
art and everything.
Yeah,
I was
shocked.
too. I was going to ask, is this coming from is this from the 90s maybe or early 2000s?
You know what? they might be hiring some of those artists again. I know a few of them are starting to. You see them every once in a while. But I mean, part of those Marvel diversity initiatives were to pay little bit of money, so they were paying these guys nothing. They would joke about the fucking 5 or 6 Marvel writers and editors all in one small apartment in some shitty place in New York. You know what I mean? All trying to bum it and slum it. But I mean, there was some truth to that. They were not paying these guys and gals anything, which is why you got fucking Captain Marvel. If you guys remember that, I used to back in the day used to keep putting that up because that ugly Captain Marvel that looked like I don't know what it looked like.
It looked like one of the Green Lanterns. That Crowig, what is his name?
Man.
Oh
It
yeah.
looked like a special. I mean, no disrespect to anyone who has disability, but it looks like somebody with severe physical disabilities tried to draw that.
It's okay. I don't
Mhm.
take offense to it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is even in the old days, the writers and the artists, unless they're a big name, got screwed over and weren't getting a
Yeah.
lot of money.
Very true. But I mean,
I mean,
they were actually making art.
ask anybody who worked for Mad Magazine how they tried to get money from William Gaines. It was like pulling teeth.
Yeah. A lot of those old publishers and older. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think what the art that we got from like comics and magazines and all that stuff back in the day, how cheap it was compared to, I mean, an NFT, just like way overpriced. Unless you buy comics, which everyone should, so mine's can go up in value. But that's neither here nor there.
Well, you could tell, in fact, that these people weren't getting humongously rich off of doing what they're doing. They loved what they were doing, and I think that showed with every word and every stroke of the pen, every stroke of the pencil, every dab of the coloring. These people loved what they're doing. They had a passion for it, and I think that's one of the things that's different. I don't think these people have that love. They just want to go out there and vomit on
They just
everybody. They're bullshit.
It's
They
about
want a
the paycheck,
platform.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And the paycheck, yeah.
That's why they're doing the computer and Control C, Control V, and let's take this picture and just make it look like it's a drawing now. And
Yeah. Or no background.
no background. Yeah, no background.
just yellow in the background, two characters. They traced over a different panel. I mean, just real shoddy, cheap, quickly done, not labored over, not cared about art. And it shows. And like I said, even if the stories were shitty, if the art was good, people would still buy it for the art because that's half the draw. That's more than half the draw of comics.
Right.
And
and sometimes even if their artwork wasn't quite up to snuff, the story was good. You got it for the story.
yeah, it was a balance. They were both up to a certain quality that you liked both, which is what was a heyday. But that's gone. But like I said, if they cared about the art, they could have still comics would have still fallen off greatly, but it wouldn't have fallen off this much if they would have cared about the art. Yeah, they don't care. They have agendas. That's what they care about. Exactly, Go Macau. It's all about their agendas. That's exactly what it is, or their platforms.
And that California, what do they call it? That Californiation or whatever artwork that they were doing
Cal art.
That sucks. That's crap.
It
My
was
mouse poops out better stuff.
like, okay, in the late 2000s, and you had Adventure Time, and you had a lot of these shows that had like a Cal art style. What was the other one on Disney?
Oh,
Gravity
they had
Falls.
Adventure Time. There was a
Gravity
Steven
Kills.
Universe, right?
Yeah. Steven, I wasn't a big fan of that, and their fans are nuts. But you had these shows, they were cool for the time, just for this, even Ren and Stimpy back in the day had a weird art and whatever. So it's like, okay, whatever. This is just your little. It was never meant to be the standard. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It was something to be fun, kids, slightly adult oriented. You know what I mean? Kids to teens to tweens can like. In the late 2000s, for this style, for this era, it was not supposed to be the very standard of all art ever, and that's what it's become. And no, it was Steven got it. It's
Gravity Kills. Or
Gravity
Falls,
Kills. Yeah,
Gravity Falls.
yeah.
Right.
Gravity Falls.
Well, even regular show was still better.
regular show is another one. Yeah, similar.
I mean, they're good for what they're supposed to be, but it's not the standard.
Yeah, and all of them were animated way better than what we get now. So even if they weren't drawn, the models weren't perfect. The animation was a lot smoother than what we're getting now. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ren and Stimpy was supposed to be that exaggeration of the 40s and 50s cartoons that he grew up on, and he was what he was a big fan about, and of course, but again, it was his own style. It was not the standard.
Yeah. Steven Universe. Yeah, Steven Universe was kind of. I felt like because didn't regular show and Adventure Time predate Steven Universe? I
don't know.
I've done some plants. I've done some alcohol. So brain cells and all.
Me too.
Brain cells and I yesterday I put a hurting in a bottle of Gentleman Jack. I was not a gentleman to this bottle. So yeah, not there. I can't tell you the order. Maybe Steven Universe was first. All those shows kind of came out, and late 2000s, early 10s, Cartoon
Mhm.
Network. It was basically Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney. It kind of, a lot of these styles came out, but it wasn't. So I guess Steven Universe was the first one. You could be right. You
Well-
could be right. I know they had the most toxic fans. I remember them bullying somebody for drawing a character not fat.
Mhm.
A character that was supposed to be fat, they drew him like, skinny, and they were bullied for fat shaming. Make that make sense?
Mhm. All I know is I just saw what they did with She-Ra. It's like, you got to be kidding me.
Oof. Yeah, and then they got an Aquaman thing coming out too with that same
Yeah.
style.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, King of Atlantis or some shit like that.
Yeah,
I think we played the trailer and it was terrible.
it was.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah,
I don't know if I was on the show at the time, but I saw it.
Yeah, man, it's So I don't know. I'm hoping there's a turnaround. I think we have to start thinking about trying to compete with them. The other week we were talking about different ideas that we've had, and I was just watching. I happened to be watching freaking shout out to Clyburn Times. Watching Clyburn Times, he was doing the does it every week about the TNG episodes or Star Trek episodes. And Raquel, she does who does the show with him. She has her own and it's very cheap, it's only like $1 on Amazon, but she has her own science fiction books out there. Obviously, Kai wrote stuff. I think we need to start thinking about like creating and competing, and because I don't think we're going to get that's been my point. I don't think we're going to get what we want from Hollywood, or not to the extent we may get times because they'll toss us a bone every now and again, like a No Way Home, because they need money. They like money still, but on average, we're not going to get good material, and they don't have any intention of getting this good material. So we need to make it, and this is part of it. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to discount doing this.
I want to throw down.
Go ahead.
Once you're done, instead of giving your money to DC and Marvel and whatever else for comic books, I'm going to be opening up the Fat Steven Seagal News of PS5 Fund. So if you don't want to give money to those, I know I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not. Hot take: you will get more value for money giving it to Fat Steven Seagal than giving it to Disney. You'll get more entertainment value for money, and that's absolutely.
I was trying to make a drunk joke, and
well, I'm trying to plug so you can get more money, so you can get more alcohol.
Nobody wants a fat drunk Steven.
I don't.
I do. I'm drinking too.
But I think you're right, though. I mean, Raquel is very talented. I think everyone should go and give her stuff a try and see what's there. I mean, what does it hurt? Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, the vigilante verse. Maybe that's going to become a thing. Who knows?
There we go.
Hollywood can burn. Yeah. It's like there's some creative people in this community. There's creative people in the chat. There's creative people on the panel. I think ultimately what will happen and what kind of already is starting to happen is the standard for entertainment will be adjusted by the consumer. So what I mean is, take comedy. Now we were all being boomerish. Say, oh, comedy's dead. Comedy's dead. Comedy is alive and well. These TikTok comedians, these Instagram comedians, these YouTube comedians who use shorts, they are thriving. And they what's happened is now the comedy format is not stand up. It's not sitcom. That is dead. That's not in its heyday. I don't know if dead. That may be a strong word, but that may not be in its heyday. Stand up is there. I think stand up is still there.
Right.
But now you see this growth of people using a different format that wasn't available for sketches. And every sketch doesn't have SNL, and I know that's not good, but they don't have this great production value, but people still accept it and people still like it. You know what I mean? And these are people with millions of subs. So, like, what's going to happen is we're going to have to create new material and acclimate fans to getting, instead of wanting a full-length movie, just a 15-minute short. Like a lot of these, if there was a Batman Dying is Easy before Rippaverse or for Cyberfraud or for an original property, That's where we have to give her stuff. Wait, yes. Dirty Bear. Sit your dildo.
Oh shit.
Sorry, Raquel, if you see
Yo.
this. Sorry.
That's not what we meant.
Dirty
But yeah,
bad.
we
Oh shit.
but no, we have to make our own material. Once we start, I think shorts and 50, not any other shorts that you do. I'll take that out of context. But 15, 20 minutes sort of things. I think that
Right.
those are doable. Those are things that can be pulled off by the community. And if there are more people who are willing to watch them, I mean, they have to get acclimated to it. It's new. You know what I mean? It's the next thing.
Yeah.
But I do think that's a possibility. At least I'm gonna try. That's my goal in the next year to put out a short of some kind, and see how it goes. I don't know how it may be terrible, it'd be fucking awful, but I'm gonna try it. So we'll see.
Well, you take a look at it. When you saw the original SNL, they didn't have great production value either.
You mean when it were good?
Yeah,
Like
I'm talking about in the 70s. Yeah,
Yeah.
talking about. You watched all those old ones they had back there with Belushi and Chase and Aykroyd and Garrett Morris and all of them.
Yeah.
The production value was not there, not like they have today.
Yeah.
And even even Fridays, if you remember Fridays that they had on ABC, that was kind of countering them in
Mhm.
the late 70s, early 80s, I think early 80s.
Yeah. The same sort of
Everything's got his. He's eating burritos. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to the burritos. Shout out to Cosmic Fusion. But yeah, I mean, you don't really need the biggest budget if it's good material. If people are entertained, people will watch, people will follow,
Mhm.
people will like. So we had, and then you had a lot of these fan made films, and there's a lot of energy. If those things were original properties and could generate similar energy, now granted, you're not gonna at first get the same type of publicity you would get in the Batman. That's just the reality, or Friday the 13th or whatever else. You won't. That's just the reality. But eventually, somebody's gonna break through. Somebody is, because there's a need. Normies realize, man, I this isn't fun. This isn't entertaining. This isn't cool to me. But when they
Right.
get something cool, they know it. You know what I mean? So that's my hope. That's my dream. And who knows? Maybe they will change. Maybe there is a little bit difference in some of these evil corporations that are making all this bullshit.
Well, when it comes down to it, money talks. When it really
Yeah.
comes down to the very end, money talks. And with the Star Wars property, they should be making twice as much as they're making now. They're making money now, but they were expecting twice as much as this.
Yeah.
And they know it. And they're seeing with the comics, they know the comic side should be making a lot more than it is right now. And they know it. They know it. And when they're seeing manga coming in and stealing their baby away, they got to start waking up. They have to see it.
Yeah. And Pat S, SNL was good into the early 2000s, to be fair. I mean,
Yeah.
to the very early 2000s, they were even mid. They were cool. It's just the last 10, 12, 15 years. I would say if I could get a breaking point. After kind of Will Ferrell left, because Will Ferrell was still there in the early 2000s. And after he left full time and started to do more movies, that's when it started to fall off. And then when they had the next era after that, it just was so cringe. So cringe. Gomer Kyle's a horror guy. He has horror ideas. There you go.
Well, seeing his little icon there, I believe it.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, I mean, those Jeopardy skits they had were just absolutely hysterical.
Yeah.
I mean, they were still on fire, but yeah, I'd say the last decade or so,
Okay.
they've
2010,
really, they really showed their age. They need to do something there.
It's unwatchable, and that was before it went woke. It got unwatchable well before then.
Right.
I think, if anything, going woke gave them a little bit new life because they at least got some, a bump from the Orange Man bad crowd. So, but I mean, it's Pete Davidson. Yeah, Pete Davidson's never been funny to me. Like when around the era where he started, Pete Davidson made Jimmy Fallon seem like I can't think of anybody funny right now. I don't know. He made Jimmy Fallon watchable. He was like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, you think Jimmy Fallon is trash? Wait till you see Pete Davidson."
Yeah, it's like hold my beer.
Yeah,
Isn't he having interrelations with Kim Kardashian now?
Yep.
Yeah, something.
Pete
like
Davidson is.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good for him. He can enjoy the curse. The Kardashian thing. Oh, I mean, hopefully he doesn't get turned into a woman or a crackhead. Because I mean, literally, it's either substance abuse or womanhood. Think about it.
He
Oh,
looks
shit.
strung out constantly. It's like,
Yeah, he does.
are you even alive, sir? Are you even alive?
Probably not.
I don't think so. But what it is he's one of the aliens from MIB. He's actually one of these bodysuits. There's some aliens inside. They're controlling him.
Maybe. I didn't know Gomer Kyle said his dad died on 9/11 and that get him like a little bit. But that, that's always a tragedy thing.
Mm-hmm. Not something to build a career on.
Kanye's about to kill him. He's running from Kanye. That's great. That's great. Oh man. I would I would not want to deal with no Kardashian at all. It sounds like a nightmare.
And that is my segue. Sadly,
There you go. Yes.
Oh, gentlemen, because I have Florida and other shit tonight.
Yeah.
Cheers to
Oh,
you.
you know it.
Take
Cheers,
Take
brother.
care, Fat Steven.
Yeah,
Good talking
Peace
with
out,
you.
Steven.
What?
Just said peace out. I'm glad I
Oh,
called
peace
you.
out. Peace out.
Yeah,
Cheers.
take it easy, brother.
You too.
Go out there and
Remember,
protect us.
remember, it's always no one will judge you if you fuck a green M&M.
There you go. Oh, I didn't see it. You guys talk about the crazy Eminem shit earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about the M&Ms. I think I was more speechless about the whole thing. It's like, why?
That's crazy to me. It's because it's so minor. It's like, why are you doing? Like you just said, why? Why would you? So because the green Eminem they made her less feminine. Did they do something with the brown Eminem? Did they make him into a girl?
Yeah. Because he was a dude. Like I had looked it up, man, to try to see what was up with it, and come to find out that he was a dude. He hung out. Actually, to be honest, he was the coolest one out of all of them.
Yeah. That's what I remember.
Vigilante, they're hating on the black guy. They're hating the black guy on this one.
It's more emasculating the black male. Even
Yes, it is.
Eminem.
Yes,
Even
man.
Eminem. I guarantee you it's the same character. I guarantee it comes out as the same character. That he used to be a man, now he's a woman. That the M&Ms are trans. As if, listen, if you're talking about food, especially junk food, the last thing you want me to do is to think at all about what I'm eating. Because it's poison. It's sugary, sweet poison. So if you're going to make your M&Ms trans, now I'm like, what the fuck are you trying to say about these M&Ms?
Well, like I said earlier, hairy legs and body odor.
Ugh.
Yeah, there you go.
Man.
But yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking myself. I was telling everyone earlier. I was like, man, it just seems like an idea that should have came out 2 or 3 years ago. Then now that it's 2022 and they decided to pull this shit now. I wonder what changed.
I think.
I mean,
go ahead.
oh, go on. No, go on.
Okay, I'll ramble then. So I think there's two things. Certain companies, everybody's always late to the party in general, right? So there are certain companies who are late to the woke party, and then there are certain companies who have been at the woke party so long they're starting to leave. But you have these other companies who are just entering. Hey, we're in the woke party, so let's start doing woke stuff. So M&M's, Mars, they're clearly just walking into the woke stuff, and apparently Cosmic Fusion can't criticize Pete Davidson. Illuminati confirmed by his comments.
The Kardashian Illuminati.
There you go. Hey, man, she's a witch.
Yeah, there we go. Cosmic Fusion, you better watch out.
Yeah, man.
Start feeling some pains. It's that voodoo doll.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Oh, go ahead. What were you want to say? I cut you off.
I don't know. I can't remember what I was going to say. Not after that comment on there.
Whoa, M&Ms are doing this because they're an investigation for slave kid labor.
Yeah, well, whoa. Yeah. Not just them. It's the company. I can't remember. It was Nestle. It was Hershey. They're being investigated. I saw a little bit of something. I didn't get a chance to read it in. I should have before the show. Slave labor for the chocolate, going out and harvesting the chocolate. The cocoa beans.
Whoa.
Yes. So it just dropped. I haven't had a chance to fully go through there, but at least 3 chocolate companies are being investigated
Those are
for
the
child
big
slave
3.
labor laws on that.
Holy shit.
Even though it's in another country, but it's like the same thing as the slave labor with Nike with their shoes and
Yeah.
your phones and all that in China. The toys that you
Yeah.
get, all these kids making toys that they'll never play with.
Man, I saw something I can't even say about another big company, and I can't say because it's not out there, but they're doing may have a similar thing. A company by a guy a lot of people know and love. I don't respect, but that's neither here nor there because I don't want to dox myself. That's crazy as shit. And you know what? That might have a little bit of to do with it. You know, give them something else to talk about. Wag the dog a little bit. Oh, trans candy. Just do it. Trans candy. Fuck it. Because I don't want people investigating this.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, man. That's one that makes me feel like shit. As much candy as I've eaten, especially over the past 2 years, plus this lockdown, I'm a stress eater. I like my candy. That makes me feel like, whoa, you telling me I've been eating slave labor chocolate this whole fucking time? This is crazy.
Well, anyone who's got an Apple phone, they're having slave labor phones.
Yeah. This is fucked up, and this is just these major corporations. They get it to where it's normalized, where it's like, okay, try to not buy a slave labor phone. Actually, go through that process of looking up an ethically sourced phone. It is not an easy task. It is not an easy task. So they made it so difficult to just be humane in your purchasing decisions. It's sad, and I wish we had more impact. Did the blood diving movement stop that from happening? And diamonds aren't even worth any goddamn thing. That's a whole other can of worms.
Well, look at all the children that are digging up for the lithium mines for all these battery cars, the Teslas and all that. Look at all the stuff that's coming out of China. You know, not just toys and stuff like that, TVs and all that. Well, how much is being made, so cheaply over there? Virtually, again, slave or prisoner labor that they have on that side. And then they'll come over here and you have someone at Best Buy going around pompously saying, yeah, we make sure we have none of our products done in prisons here in the United States. Oh, yeah, but China's okay. Yeah. Fight me.
Complete bullshit.
Exactly. Exactly, 100%. So, I mean, like you said, the blood diamonds, the lithium, now it's chocolate.
Josh Chocolate. Shit, even Mulan, if you guys remember, that was filmed in a camp.
Right. Basically a concentration camp over there in China.
Basically. So, and Nirvana had the best take of lithium. I do like that song. I feel happy, but today I forgot the lyrics, so I'm not about to keep saying hey, thumbs up to James.
James Gype. Great to have you here, James.
Welcome.
Yeah. He's a cool dude, man. Great guy.
Hey, Gype.
Yeah. He man, sub to him if you guys get a chance. You know, he has a great channel. Yeah, he does.
Well,
yeah, James Gype. If you look him up, man, he has about 30,000 subs somewhere around there. So he's doing it, man.
He's moving on up.
He's doing his thing, man.
And speaking of moving on up, it's a different show. We were talking about this earlier. Wanted to change the tone a little bit here while we got a little bit of time left.
Oh yeah. This is the 50th anniversary of Sanford and Son, man.
I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming.
Wow. What's going on
Old
with
Red
it?
Fox, and there you go.
Are they gender swapping everybody, making a strong whammon?
No, they're just talking about the Sanford and Son at 50, a double-edged black sitcom pioneer.
Double edge. What does that mean?
I have no idea. This is from the New York the Daily Times, so who knows what these
Yeah.
on yet. But I mean, when you talk about that Wilson heard that Red Fox is going to star in the TV sitcom, he just brushed it off as a joke. Because, well, let's face it, everyone knew Red Fox was just a raunchy comedian. I mean,
Right.
absolutely raunchy, but hysterical.
Yeah.
And how were they going to put this guy on television? But they did.
Man.
Comedian they cleaned him up and made it, basically you can sit back and say it was a pretty well family sitcom based off, of course, the English show Steptoe and Son.
Yeah, which had a cameo on one of the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I back when I used to watch it, and Cosmic Fusion makes a good point, but and I wish that wasn't the case. I wish there was, that's probably why manufacturing has not been a part of the United States in so long. So a lot of the means to create technology that would be ethically sourced is not even in our hands. Like you said, it would be so cumbersome. You could grow your own food. That's probably the best way. Grow your own food. Fucking raise your own fucking sheep. Shear them and take the cotton, make the cotton yourself. That's probably the best way to ethically source anything nowadays. That's impossible. But back to Red Fox, man. That Sanford and Son was such a great show. And to the Steptoe and Son, I used to always see Steptoe and Son, and I'm like, what the hell is Steptoe and Son? And then I finally saw the episode, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then I looked it up later. Oh, it was based off of this show, and they actually had an episode where they were watching the show they were based off. Like, that was pretty cool instead of just lying like The Office did.
Yeah,
They ain't lie, but you have to look it up. Sanford and Son will offend someone today. He didn't care. Yeah, I mean,
he
it
didn't
was
care.
lots of N-bombs in that show. I'm surprised it got on TV back then. They can't play those episodes uncensored now.
Oh,
yeah.
It's so hard to do that. And
Yeah, I'm glad I got
the
my
thing is-
shit.
Yeah,
and Red didn't care. I mean, for crying out loud, you should see some of the roasts that they had when they were roasting good old Red Fox up there. I mean, everybody was getting skewered, and everyone was being ethnically insulted with ethnically horrible names. But the thing is, they're all friends. They knew what it was all about, and they were having fun.
Yeah. This show would never come on again. They'll never have a Sanford and Son. Or, I mean, geez, they don't want to put a black person on TV unless he's a member of BLM. So they'll never just have kind of a flippant, ignorant. He wasn't that ignorant. He was kind of ignorant, but he would just talk shit about anything and everything. They're not going to put those type of individuals, regardless of race, on TV anymore. Well, you're just not going to see them. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool thing that they're even though it's the Daily News, and I mean, they're who cares what they think. But it's cool they're doing any honoring. The show is a really good show.
It was.
Wasn't that Della Reese that said she thought he was joking the royal family?
Yeah. When he died, everyone thought that I was doing doing his heart attack bit on the
Oh,
set.
sheesh.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he went out there and had the heart attack and fell over, and everyone was just standing there and it's like, okay, Red, poking him with a stick.
Yeah.
Red? And I remember who played his son came out, made a statement afterwards, said how he hated Red Fox for doing that all the time because he thought that was exactly what was going to happen. He was going to drop over a heart attack and no one would have thought of it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Demond Wilson, I think it was Lamont.
No, Mount Wilson, yeah. Desmond
Wilson.
Yeah. And Lamont was his.
Lamont's the character.
Of course, then he left the show, and then they had we were saying before, he had the
Grady, who's in the picture there. Grady.
Yeah. Well, they had Sanford Arms with the with the biker.
Yeah.
Oh man, I did not see that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
crazy, though.
It was
Brady
kind of
had
like
to
when
come up.
yeah, it was kind of like when like Archie Bunker had it, you know, when he left and everybody left and he had his own show with a whole new cast of people. That's what it was with Sanford and Son, man.
Hmm. Yeah, that was such a great show though with Red Fox and all that. How can you not love Red Fox, honestly, and Grady for that matter, both of them.
Yeah, shout out to Grady. And apparently, Gomacon says Desmond Wilson is a preacher now.
Yep.
That's cool.
So he's going around and praising the Lord.
That's cool. Archie Bunker's place. I didn't know that existed.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he was running a bar.
Hmm.
So basically it's like after Edith died, he ended up buying a bar.
Mm.
Actually, I think he started. I think he bought the place towards the end of All in the Family because he had a fight with Edith about that. And then, of course, then she died, and then, of course, then they came to the end of the All in the Family, and then turned it into Archie Bunker Place. James Cromwell was on there on that show, as well as, like I said, I think last week, the voice of Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back was in there. I can't remember what the actor's name is.
Yeah, and then Michael and Gloria had their own show.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it was just Gloria. I remember Gloria, where she was on her own, and the first episode had a cameo from Meathead. They were on the phone. It was like she was divorced and she had the kid. So I remember Gloria, and I think that lasted. I don't even know if that even lasted the full season. To be honest.
It just shows you one thing that hasn't changed is Hollywood's lack of originality. They just reboot, just milk fucking franchise until it's completely dry and dead. Spam, spin-off.
Yeah.
But there's always been this fear of originality in Hollywood.
Yeah, it was kind of, I remember when I told Vigilante about 704 Hauser.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of it until now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that was on Fox.
Yeah, y'all remember that, right? With James Amos.
Yep, they brought the original set out and everything for it. I was surprised they even had the original set still around.
Yeah, James Amos. I remember that. It was where a black family comes in and buys Archie Bunker's house, and they're living in 704 Hauser, and James Amos, like, he was just as bad as Archie was. I mean, yeah, just talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his son, black son, had a white girlfriend. She used to catch hell.
Mm-hmm.
And
what it was, and there was role reversal because instead of being the conservative bigot with Archie Bunker, he was the liberal bigot, and the son was the conservative, unlike Meathead, who was the liberal.
Huh. I see.
So they had a role reversal.
They literally just swapped every element of the show and just tried to run it back. But that's interesting. I've never heard of it though until you had brought it up.
Well, I mean, All in Family. Let's see. All in Family spawned off, of course, the Jeffersons. Moving on up, spawned off Maude. Then, of course, he had that Gloria show. That was going at the same time as All in the Family. That was after Meathead and Gloria left the house. It was just Archie and Edith. Let's see. Was there anything else on there? I mean, I wouldn't put Sanford and Son in that universe. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't put it in there. So at least they had those three.
Oh shit!
That's exactly what happened.
Oh, you funny. Yeah, and then then there was Maude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a bunch of spinoffs that came from that show, man. Maude, Jeffersons, shit.
And then
Gloria Hauser.
What you call it would have to be a spinoff too. Wouldn't Good Times a spinoff of Maude?
I don't know. I mean,
Good Times is in the Maude universe. I know that for a fact. I just saw a clip of Florida, and he was Henry James Evans. He was, but that's what they referred to him on. But it was with Maude and her husband, and it was just like a little feminism thing. Like they've been after us for 50 years or something. That was just like a little meme thing. But like it was Ma and the husband and wife from Good Times. So that's connected some way somehow. Is Mork and Mindy somehow?
Well, that's
Nah,
Happy Days. That's the Happy Days.
yeah, he's connected to Happy Days, yeah.
Right. And the
Um,
reason why John Amos left Good Times was he was unhappy with JJ. He was unhappy that JJ was getting so much more spotlight on the show, and it was kind of moving away from what it was. So that's why he wanted to leave the show, and basically they had him die off.
Mm.
yeah, actually, Pat S is right about that. That's what it was with Maud. Florida was one of her maids. He cleaned up and shit, and then
So
yeah,
so
that's
that's
what
part of
happened.
that universe. So it's still part of that universe.
So then when they had John Amos come back, when he can't be a dead character, so it was like he was playing two characters in the same universe, which Marvel's done. But it's like not my mind's blown.
Wait, say it again. What you mean?
Well, no, if All in the Family is still in the same universe as Good Times, which he died on Good Times, but then he came back. James Amos played a character on 704 Hauser. He played two different characters in that same universe.
Right.
Mhm. Yep.
Because see, the connection of the whole show was that Michael and Gloria, they Stivix or whatever, they Archie Bunker's, the kids or whatever, they're having the baby, and the baby was called Joey. That was the grandson of Archie Bunker.
Mm-hmm.
What they did for the
He
first
went to
episode,
New York to be friends. Oh my God, it's all connected. No, I'm joking.
no. So what happens is the actual baby, like this was a real baby, like 1-2 years old, playing the role, and they actually, like 20-30 years later, they asked the actual kid to come back to play his role as the guy that's selling off his grandfather's house.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes back to play Joey as a grown man. He was like, yeah, this used to be my grandfather's house. I'm just trying to sell it or whatever. And that's how they sell it to John Amos for the 704 Hauser. And that's how it was connected, because the actual grandson, the real grandson from the actual All in the Family, came back to reprise his role just to sell the house off for the first episode.
Nope.
Mic drop.
Wild. It's amazing how things evolve, but the thing is it's almost like the MCU, but it's the Norm Lear
Yeah, that's
universe.
that shit was so fascinating. Vigilante just got ghost.
He's still trying to forget. He's over there. He's got the chalkboard up there, and he's doing the lines, trying to do all the connections.
Nah.
Vigilante just got blown away by the info. I know what happened.
Yeah, see, Mark and Minnie was all part of the Happy Days universe. So you had Happy Days. You
Yeah,
had Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley. Yup. Then you had didn't Lenny and Squeaky had their own show?
No, they never did. Sadly.
But then you have Joni Loves Chachi.
Joni Loves Chachi. You had, yep.
Yeah, yeah. That was your favorite show.
Mine?
Yeah. That was like out of everything that could have came out, you was like, Joni Loves Chachi. Oh shit! How long they went for? Like 2 or 3 seasons?
One. I think only lasted one.
Oh
shit! It didn't do good. So they were off of the Happy Days for like 1 year, and then they came back. So, and of course, Al went that way on Joni Loves Chachi. So, like, the character of Al was supposed to have married Chachi's mother, who was played by I think Sly Stallone's mother. Or is it Travolta's mother? I can't remember.
No, I think it was it Travolta's sister.
Sister or mother? I thought it was mother.
No. I thought John Travolta had a sister that was an actress.
Yeah, but this was marrying Al, so it wouldn't have been the sister because she would have been too young. Not Al, but Al DeVicchio.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it all depends on how old the mother is or the sister is, right?
Yeah, I don't.
You could have a big sister. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check now. You got me wondering. He's got.
And then And then, matter of fact, damn, if I'm not mistaken, Scott Bale's mother or sister was an actress
Yep.
too, and it might have been her.
It was Ellen Travolta, and
Oh.
yeah, it was a sister to
See?
John Travolta. John Travolta's
Yeah, I
mother.
told you. Yeah,
She's 81 years old, by the way, just to let you know.
yeah. So it was the big sister.
Yeah,
See, I told. See, look, it's your boy. I'll let your boy.
there you go. 24 is right, as always. I should know better than to go up against the old 24.
Yeah, you talking about the Fonz cartoon when he was in space? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that Fonzie.
Mm-hmm.
See, Vigilante knew about when they had the Fonz cartoon where he was like all off in space and shit.
Mr.
Yeah, you
Cool the
told me
Dog.
about that. I had no
Mhm.
clue about that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, matter of fact, shit, y'all can pull up the picture if y'all want to see old Fonz in space. See what that looked like.
In fact, oddly enough, I think one of the comics here has it, or maybe it's one of the other ones I was looking at. But yeah, they had like a little. It was Mr. Cool was supposed to be was the dog that was following along, trying to act like Fonzie. Hey, hey.
I'm not even sure they even have that on DVD. That Fonzie cartoon. That
I don't think so. I don't think it ever made it.
yeah, look it up. Yeah, let's check it out. A lot of people don't even know that shit existed, man.
Mm-hmm.
I remember back then.
Fonz in the
People,
Happy Days game.
I think that might have
Yeah.
been.
The Happy
Yeah.
Day game. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called.
Oh, you already looked it up. Shit, you got. Is there a
I'm looking
picture?
it up. Hold on. Here. Hold on.
Yeah, shit, it's been a minute since I seen that.
Yeah, in a second,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get out of here because I do got to go in a little bit. But just I just searching on Google Images. You can bring it up and you see robots and all this stuff. It's called the
Yeah. We're in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Fonz and the Happy Days game, and yeah, you see Fonzie.
Mouth Ralph.
Like, it's Mouth
Mhm.
Ralph, and then there's the robot that you know and love from Happy Days. May the
Wow.
farce be with you. So little Star Wars reference. Again, this character that you obviously know and love from Happy Days, and apparently Laverne and Shirley got in on the action.
Yep. They had their show.
Yep. Laverne and Shirley had their own cartoon. Yeah, look at that.
I
Exactly.
did not know.
Go
that.
Macau. Talk about jumping the shark.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit.
Fonz and the Happy Days gang, Laverne and Shirley. I had no idea this existed.
Yep, and then Morky
And-
Mindy. I remember Morky he had his own like action figures and shit.
Yep.
Yep, yeah, the egg and everything.
And I'm not too ashamed to say I used to watch that show when I was a kid.
What, this? Or the,
Yeah, both Laverne and Shirley and the Happy Days gang. Yeah, both of those
Wow.
animateds I watched. Yeah, and of course I watched Mork and Mindy, obviously.
Yeah. Didn't know they existed. And apparently they were a rock band.
Oh shit,
Just
I didn't know. I don't remember that. Yeah, but that's fucking me up now.
I think
Fonz
they might have
was
just did that for one episode. I think they just.
oh shit. Unless it be like that for every episode where they go into a song and dance and
And Cupcake was the name of the alien or the girl that was on there, so she was the one that's they were traveling
Oh, wow.
through space with.
damn.
Yeah. I mean, Fonzie still look, he's got this smirk on his face, so he's just not concerned with space.
Correcta
shit.
Mundo.
Yeah, and Pat had said later they had like Alf cartoon and Punky Brewster cartoon. Yeah, I remember all that wild
Yeah.
shit.
I don't remember
Yeah, the Alf-
that. I remember
Yeah, the
Alf.
Alf-
I think I do remember Alf. I don't remember Punky Brewster.
Yeah, Punky
the
Brewster had her own cartoon. Yep. And then you know who else? You remember Gary Coleman had his own cartoon because remember he had a famous I think it was a movie or a show where he was like an angel and he was like
Yes.
he was like a little, he was an angel that came back and he was like basically he was like more or less like one of the Bad News Bears where he was like bumbling up a bunch of shit, fucking making mistakes, but always at the very end he'll fucking set everything straight and fucking save the day. And I think they had a Gary Coleman cartoon where he was like a angel, and he was helping kids and shit, stopping up, kids from like taking drugs and getting bullied and shit, and all kind of shit like that. Was Webster a spinoff of Different Strokes? I don't know. I
No,
don't think
no,
so.
no.
I don't remember.
Rip off. It was a rip off. It was not a
Yeah, because it was like another little dude having his own show and shit.
exactly. They're trying to follow through on that one.
You know,
Well, it's like I pulled up this one out here, and I got the NBC lineup for I think 1979 here on there. And this is what you had for this one. You had Daffy. Let's see. You had the Shmoo. You had Flash Gordon. You have Godzilla, Johnny Quest, the Jetsons, the Harlem Globetrotters, the Fred and Barney
yeah,
show.
I remember the Harlem Globetrotters had their own
I
cartoon.
do remember that.
They had the Thing. They had Casper. They had the Daffy Duck. Now I know the other one has like the other ones we're talking about here. Now the Happy Days one I think was like early '80s that we're looking at there. I know. I was reading these last night. Of course, you buy the comic, you're going to read it. There's no doubt about it. I know the other one had. Oh, okay. Here's the other one that's really great. I'm going to throw some names at you in this one that they had cartoons for. Oh, should I have it up there? Sorry. Take Pat S down. Sorry, Pat.
That Spider Woman cartoon. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes,
Plastic
the
Man
Spider
had his
Woman.
own
Yeah.
cartoon,
So you had Plastic Sam, you had Mighty Man and Yuck, you had Rickety Rocket, you had Fang Face introducing Fang Puss, you had Scooby and Scrappy Doo, and of course you had the Spider Woman show on that one. Let's see, do I have another one in there? I know they were having all sorts. Oh, here's even one of the better ones because they were getting ready for the cartoon season.
Damn, Heckle and Jekyll. I haven't seen them two motherfuckers in a minute. Mighty Mouse, Popeye, Tarzan cartoon. Fuck yeah, it's been a hot minute, man. Oh, Fat Albert.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And the Cosby
Tarzan.
Kids. I remember that shit.
Yeah. So, and of course they had of course the Super 7, so they had the Freedom Force, which had ISIS in animated form.
Right, the
on that
Freedom
show.
Force, right.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Was there another one in this one? Let's take a look. Yeah, I was having really fun having flashbacks reading through this. It's like, is it Saturday morning, Mommy? Can I have my cold cereal and sit in front of the TV, Mommy?
Yeah, that's a good old days, man. I remember.
Oh, it was.
I remember
Those
that.
are so yeah, that's the three networks we had right there. The three networks, and that was like 1979.
Well, shit, that's what's up. Well, tell you what, folks, we're about to wrap it up here, and boy, just kind of taking me back a little bit, made me want to watch. It's funny because I just picked up fucking Happy Days season 1
Ooh.
for $1. You know what I'm saying? So that was, man, make me want to watch that motherfucker, man. Happy Days was some good shit.
That first season was very good, actually.
Blue Falcon and Dynamite. Yeah, they were also fucking awesome.
Yep.
I missed the Herculoids, man.
Oh, the Herculoids.
Oh man, they were fucking with Space Ghost, the original Space Ghost, and Johnny Quest. Like those were some good shits, man.
Mm-hmm.
But but fuck, man, Roadrunner. There you go, old man, my man.
Roadrunner. Beep, beep.
Hey, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Hey, Baron, what you got going on, brother?
Well, I had a busy week last week. I didn't realize I was going to be streaming as much as I did last week, so I have no idea what's going to happen this week. But I do have on Wednesday, I have John Boba Fez Rendell. He's going to be my guest. He's not a YouTuber, but he hangs out in the chats a lot. My channel, Doomcock. I think he pops in here once in a while as well. So I'm actually going to have something from a perspective of a person who sits in the chat. So we'll be talking 9 o'clock Central Standard Time on Baron After Dark. And, of course, I'm here every Sunday with you guys. Try to keep me away. They'll be taking a restraining order.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. What about you, Vigilant?
Not much. Got what you call it. Always got Culture Crown Fires every Wednesday. May do a stream, but probably won't tonight. because the only time I really can't stream on the weekend. I am looking up this James Gype guy, but yeah, he has not only does he have 40K subs, it looks like a lot of his recent content is about helping YouTube channels grow. So I'm actually gonna be checking out his content.
Yeah. Check him out, man. You know, he's actually he's helped me out some, so he's a good guy, man. Just trying to look out for folks, man. So, you know, it's interesting how he does it, man. You have to sit there and watch him for a little bit and see how that works, man.
Yeah.
But check him out, man. And shit, that's what's up, man. I know me, I'll be dropping videos. I got a video I'm working on, so I'll be working on that. And you guys will definitely see me Friday, unless something else happens in between time. Then it'll definitely be unexpected. But you know, it's always good to kind of roll with that. I know last week I was fucking kicking it with Drunk 3PO and Max Von Priestley. Yeah, I had a great time with them, man. So hopefully, you know, we'll get a chance to do it again soon. But other than that, I'll be doing the pre-show on Friday, dropping videos in between, and you guys definitely see me here back again on Sunday with the Primetime Kings. So, like, want to give a shout out before we go to Mexican Iron Man, Pat S. You know, everybody in the chat. Thank each and every. I want to thank. Hold on. Look at this.
That's our Russian friend.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hit the wrong fucking thing. Here we go. Yeah.
Thank you, Gomer.
But yeah, I got him. So but just want to thank everybody in the chat. You guys have been phenomenal, funny as hell. Appreciate y'all. Man, you guys are awesome. Look forward to talking to y'all throughout the week over on Twitter. You know how we do, and just catching up with y'all during the next streams. Just want to thank my co-host, Vigilante Williamson, Baron Norman Tag, Fat Steven Seagal. Shout out to Fat Steven. I know, you know, he had a bail, but appreciate him being here. And I just want to thank everybody. And hell, just trying to get to 700. So hopefully I'll get there, man. And I appreciate you guys standing with me, having my back. Man. Yeah, man. Appreciate that, man. Shit, I'm trying to get where you at, pimp. So shit.
I have like
yeah,
20
man.
more than you. And I honestly, I have the same amount of subs as you. It just goes up and down. Right now it's up, but I'll go back to that.
Yeah, man. I'll check you out. You was like at 679 or something like that.
No, I have never been that high.
Wow.
I want to thank.
I've been between 675 and 645, oscillating for the past 7-8 months.
Let me have my moment here. Thank you, Gomer Kyle, for getting me to 61.
There you go.
Oh, that's what's up. There you go, man. There you go. Yeah. Appreciate Squeaker Mouse for getting me to 650. So appreciate that, man. Thank you everybody for being here. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here. So just want to say thank y'all for looking out for us, having our backs, and supporting us the way you do. So from all of us to all of you, we're the Primetime Kings. You guys take it easy now. Peace.
Love y'all. Take care. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.